Hi everyone, good evening. This is Pritha. I'm back again with another episode of Pritha se Puchho. I hope you had a good day, and if you had been a little bit productive, good job. If you weren't able to be productive, I hope you had some fun watching Netflix and relaxing and chilling and sleeping because I slept all day today. Trust me, I couldn't work today. And that's all right because this situation is extremely unique and it has never happened before, and we all are going to deal with it in our own way, and that's okay. The quarantine is not a productivity contest, so we have to be very very kind to ourselves. We have to make sure that we are taking it easy with a little bit of structure, and a little bit of a timetable will help us feel very normal. But if you are not able to do it, that's okay. Everybody manages their feelings in their unique ways, and it's not a competition. And we have to understand that after the lockdown is over, we should not be feeling burnt out. Otherwise, how will we go back to our jobs and our routines? That will be difficult when the lockdown is over. So just take it easy now. So I had a friend who messaged me to ask me how to manage anxious thinking. So this is for you, Kathy. Let's get into it. So, first of all, anxious thinking is something that everybody needs to understand and know that is absolutely normal. It's a part of the human experience. We as humans have so many emotions, and it is impossible to live our lives just feeling one emotion. It's not a flat line, there are so many emotions. It's like a thali system. You get served everything, so we have to experience it all to be a part of the human experience. We can't choose that, oh, I'm only going to feel happy or I'm only going to feel joyous at all times. That doesn't work. So first of all, understanding, acknowledging and accepting that anxiety is going to be a part of the human experience is very important. The second thing is, why does a person feel anxious? Why does a person feel any emotion? It's because of our thinking. You might be surprised. You may feel that, oh, I feel certain way and that's why I'm thinking about something. No, it's not that way. What happens is, we have something called a mindset, mentality, perception, whatever you want to call it. So that thought process allows your mind to experience certain emotions, and with that emotion we act it out. I'll give you a very simple example. Imagine there suddenly is a puppy in your room. Okay, and if you're anything like me, you will look at the puppy and you'll be like, puppy, I want to hold it. When I think this particular thought, I will obviously experience joy. I will feel giddily happy. But a person like my mama perhaps will say something like, oh no, puppy, who will clean up its potty? So when a person is experiencing this kind of thinking, they will feel disgusted, they'll feel distressed, they'll feel tension, because they are thinking of the what ifs in a negative way. So they'll behave accordingly. It will ignore the dog, or it will be irritable, and it'll be like, meko nahi dekhna hai doggy. If a person has had a negative experience with a dog before, even if they look at the puppy, they will think, oh my god, I might get bitten again. Or even if they haven't been bitten before, if they have a thought process which says, oh my god, this dog might bite me, what do you think they'll experience? Obviously, fear, right? So they'll act fearfully. They will jump up and down and they like, मुझे इससे दूर करो, इस डॉगी को मेरे से दूर लेके जाओ, मुझे नहीं रहना यहाँ पे, है ना? Take it away, lock it in the room. And if there's another person in the same room with the doggy and says, doggy, I don't care. So the person will feel disinterest, no joy, no fear, no sadness, nothing, just disinterest. I don't care. There's a dog, there's a dog. There's no dog, there's no dog. And thus they will also behave in the same way. Even if the dog is like sniffing around and wagging its tail, it will not be moved. That person will continue doing their job, watching TV or reading a book, or being in the kitchen or doing their office work. So what does this mean? This means that our thinking affects how we feel, and we behave in that feeling. If I'm feeling angry, I will say angry things. I will behave angrily. I will throw things around. I will abuse, or I will, give people the silent treatment, so on and so forth. So if I need to change my behavior, मुझे गुस्सा नहीं करना है, मुझे एंक्शियसली एक्ट नहीं करना है, पैनिक में आके आई डोंट वांट टू इम्पल्स बाय, आई डोंट वांट टू break down in tears because I'm feeling anxious. I have to work on my thinking. Yes, we have to work on our thinking. So first we have to identify why I am feeling anxious. It goes back to our thoughts. So once I've identified what my thought is, what my thinking is, what do I do next? I have to check 3 things. First one, is this the truth? A lot of times we think, and we sort of imagine that what we think is the truth. Oh, they don't talk to me properly, they must hate me. And then I keep believing that so hard. I believe it so hard that then I imagine it to be true, and then when I meet those people again, I will act in that way, that Ari, they to don't like me, so I'll also behave very weirdly, and the people will actually be like, okay, why is she being so weird, right? So first you have to identify your thoughts. You write it down, like I told you in the last time, in the last episode, that writing down your feelings and your thoughts is one of the most effective way to deal with any negative emotion that you're dealing with, because it all boils down to your thinking. So one, you write it down, then you identify, okay, what am I thinking? Is it true? What if my family gets coronavirus? Okay, that might be something on people's mind. Okay, what if I don't I'm not able to retain my job, so on and so forth. All these anxious thoughts are attacking us right now. So first we have to ask ourselves, is it something that I feel, or is it a fact? You may feel it's a fact, but you have to give reasons. Why do I think it's a fact? Have I gotten an email from my boss saying that after 15th April you may no longer have a job, or have anybody in your building been infected, or you are going out regularly? If that is the case, then you will have to work around it. So that was number 1, checking if your thinking is your imagination or a fact. Number 2, you have to find out if this thinking is logical or illogical. मतलब इसमें logic क्या है? When I'm thinking something, is it fact, is it realistic, and is it logical? मतलब किसने बोला है? Just because I think, why will it become true? So check the logic behind it. The logic sometimes could be as silly as, oh, I feel, so it must be true. That, my friend, is one of the most twisted way of thinking. Yeah. So avoid it, and if you have identified, then that's great. And the third thing is, ask yourself, if I am thinking like this, how does it help me? मैं ये जो सोच रहा हूँ, मैं जो ये सोच रही हूँ, ये मुझे मेरे गोल पे पहुँचने के लिए मुझे कैसे मदद कर रही है? आज हमारा सबका गोल है to be calm, to be safe, to be healthy. We can't do much. We can't step out. We can't, go out, meet our friends. But whatever we can do is be within our 4 walls and be as safe as possible, be little bit productive. So when I think certain anxious thoughts, how is it helping me to not be anxious? Nobody wants to be anxious, right? So ask yourself, is it helping you to not be anxious, to be calm? So when you answer all these 3 questions, you will come to a yes, 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 or a no, no, no. If all the answers are no, or even one answer is no, try to make it a yes. How does it help me? No, it's not helping me. What could help me? Convert that thought process into something that will give you a yes answer. This will help me. And once you're able to do that, then you have to keep repeating the new thinking, the new thought process. Something like, what if, oh my god, panic, and I'm feeling anxious, and I'm crying, and I'm just fighting with everybody possible. Okay, or I'm just isolating myself, sleeping all day because I'm feeling very panicky. I do all of these 3 steps, and I find out that the thought process that probably can help me is, I am safe, I am healthy, I am with my family, I am getting to eat maybe not luxurious biryani food, pizza, and stuff, but I'm not going hungry, and I am safe, and I'm going to be safe, and I'm going to make sure that I am safe by doing things that I is in my control, like washing my hands, sanitizing my house over and over again. Yeah, and this will help you to regain that sense of control. Okay, now this may not happen overnight, the switch will not happen overnight. So another thing that you have to remember is you need to be kind to yourself. We have to be kind to ourselves. There is no two way about it. This is a very stressful situation. Being anxious is normal. It is absolutely normal. So don't beat yourself up for having anxious thought. Don't be guilty. Don't hate yourself for having anxious thought. What you need to do is acknowledge it. Oh, I'm feeling anxious. हाँ यार, situation तो काफ़ी tough है. It's okay to feel anxious. Hug yourself, hold yourself, take a deep breath. Keep reminding yourself it's okay to feel anxious, but I'm safe. It's okay to feel anxious, but I am safe. It's okay to feel anxious about my family, but my family is safe. It's okay to feel anxious about my job, but I still have a job unless I've gotten an email. If I have, then I can use this time to find more jobs. Don't hate yourself. Don't be angry with yourself for feeling a natural emotion for an unpleasant situation. This is an unpleasant situation. This is an adversity and never seen before adversity. So that's okay to feel anxious, to feel nervous, to feel afraid. Remind yourself that you're only human. It's okay to feel anxious, nervous, fearful, scared, but at the same time, remind yourself that even if I am feeling these emotions, I am safe. I am healthy. I am fine. My family is fine. We're going to get through this. Immediately, it might not work, but repetition is the key. If you have any other questions, if you have any other queries, if you want to talk to someone, hit me up. I am Pritha, counselor, and I am always there for you. If you need anything, don't hesitate, just message me. Have a good evening. Take care. Signing off, Pritha, counselor. Hugs and healing.